Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show, where I try to bring you new providers, new technologies, and introduce you to the best professionals in the industry, all so you can make informed decisions. I would like to welcome back my good friends at Granite Telecommunications, the sponsor of the Top Gun Show. In recent meetings with Granite, I have learned about some incredible wins that they have recently had in areas you might not be familiar with in their service portfolio. So rather than simply list the breadth of services offered by Granite, this month we'll be hearing several success stories. My hope is that you realize that Granite is the premier telecommunications solutions provider and that you are likely walking by some incredible opportunities for Granite each and every day. Today I'd like to welcome Reid Starr, the Senior Regional Channel Manager for Granite. Starting off his career at Granite as an intern 9 years ago, Reid has become a very successful Senior Regional Channel Manager. Also on the show today is Brian Pendergast, the Director of Managed Field Services. The Managed Field Service Division is all the physical installation arm of Granite Telecom. Reid and Brian, welcome to the Top Gun Show.
Great to be here, Steve.
Steve, glad to be here.
Nice to have you on. Well, I understand you're going to be talking about a recent win in the area of wireless and SD-WAN and MFS. What type of service or services were sold in this situation?
So this particular customer actually covers quite a breadth of our services. Initially, it came to us as a pro services opportunity. So Brian's team works with all the on-site deployments, demarc extensions, and all the different types of things that go into Brian's business. But it also involved DIA or fiber, large bandwidth circuits, as well as wireless access points, and our edge boot product actually as well.
Okay, well, why don't you talk about how it came your way and how you developed the opportunity for your sales partner?
Absolutely. So this actually came from a partner that's been in the industry a long time, but always considered us a POTS company, which we do hear a lot. That is how we got our start. But since our almost 22-year existence, expanded our product portfolio. So over time, we were given the opportunity to bid a large RFP for a healthcare organization. Customer needed a rapid deployment, so 4 sites. And these are big sites, big campus environment, healthcare environments. And they needed 4 of them turned up and installed within 3 months, which is a very tight time frame for this type of service. So the locations were spread out across the United States. There are 17 total. And the size of each campus was upwards of 1 million square feet and required wireless access points, DAA service, and a few other products, all installed and managed by Granite. One of the biggest differentiators, and there are 2 main ones. The first would be that Granite can actually provide all of the access points in-house. So another partner or another customer may have to go to multiple parties, including a third party, just to amortize the cost of the equipment. But in a case like this, that partner, that customer could work with us directly. We can amortize the equipment over time, so it's not a huge CapEx, and basically customize the solution for them in a great way. The second differentiator is really Brian and his team. Their responsiveness, attentiveness, and the types of solutions that they can put together really made the biggest difference here.
Yeah, well, so Brian, you must have, when you got this RFP, you must have been licking your chops. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of ground to cover in just a 3-month period, huh?
It was a lot of ground to cover, something we're familiar with, and really gave us a reason to pause and ask the customer why we need such robust Wi-Fi service, both indoors and outdoors, and why we need it immediately. So these large facilities never had Wi-Fi in the past. So our infrastructure division, as Reid mentioned, Managed Field Services, or the feet on the street of Granite, been in business about 20 years, as long as Granite has. So we understand the level of effort behind outfitting and upgrading a site with that many access points. So we tried to find out, do we really need this ASAP, and what's it for? Is it for the customer experience or something different? We come to find out it's for life safety technology that's being deployed within the facilities, that was going to be deployed in 2 months no matter what. And if this Wi-Fi was not robust to support that technology, then the end user would suffer. The end user would be wearing a beacon bracelet around their wrist that would be alerting back whether or not they're off the premises or in an area they're not supposed to. When our team found that out, our design team, our engineer team, very experienced team, they understood that technology and put a plan in place to solve it.
That's just another great reminder of how fantastic the team of Granite is, because just asking why do you need this so quick and all. I mean, a lot of people just go, an RFP, let's just throw a price out there, but you guys really got in and customized that solution for that customer. That's amazing. What was the monthly recurring charges on this job?
So there are two pieces of it. The monthly recurring charges are around 150,000 in MRC, but a lot of the revenue actually came from Brian's team, the pro services work, which by the end of 2024 will end up around 25 million in total spend, which the partner is then compensated on as well.
Holy cow, that's amazing. That's huge. Well, Brian, I hope a lot of that goes in your pocket, buddy.
I wish, Steve. It's a great project to be a part of. Customers, they really want the same partner installing that network as they do maintaining it. Help streamline that install process and have one point of contact really to help implement. So we're glad to be a part of it.
Yeah. Well, and to wrap this up, what are some simple things a sales partner who's watching this can ask their client to uncover an opportunity like this and bring it to you guys?
I would say the first thing is to take a look at their client base, and if you wanted to find a similar opportunity to this one, and say, okay, where is there a similar campus environment? Obviously, healthcare, there are a few different verticals within that industry that have campus environment type of solutions, but also in education, so college or even a private high school. There's all sorts of applications where wireless access points are deployed. Those would be a few of them, but even a large warehouse, a school, any kind of a large building or campus environment solution is where you would find these types of requests.
Very nice. Well, very nice. Well, I hope that sales partners and agents watching this will use this story to create a similar win for themselves and for you guys. Reid and Brian, thank you so much for being on the Top Gun Show today, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Steve.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
See ya.